How's it going, everybody? Jim here, Scottish guy in Moscow. Everybody keeps telling me that I never leave the centre, I never leave the garden ring or the nicest parts of Moscow. So today what I did was I googled what's the poorest area of Moscow, and it came back with Nekrasovka. And that is where I am right now. We're all the way at the end of the pink line. I didn't even know there was a pink line. It took me about an hour to get here from the centre on the metro, and we're about to go out onto the main streets of Nekrasovka. Hope I'm saying it right. And check it out, see what it's all about. Do you want to come with me? Let's go. Guys, before we go out, should we check out the metro station? Now, I like this sign here. I like the chrome. Nekrasovka. I think I've said Nekrasovka about 5 different ways already in the video, but seems like a nice metro station. Pretty shiny actually. Alright guys, here is the trusty map of the metro. This is where I used to live. This is where I live now. I was at the gym, and then I've came all the way up here. I changed to the purple line, then I changed onto the pink line, first time on the pink line, and we're all the way down here, and we're about to head out onto the streets and see what the Nekrasovka is all about. Let's go. Guys, before we get outside, could you please hit subscribe down below? It really helps me out. We're nearly at 50,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get there on this video. Hit subscribe down below and I'll make more videos for you. So I'll be honest, first impressions, the metro station looked pretty nice. It was very new. It looked absolutely no different than any of the other metro stations. It was just as clean, just as nice. So I don't know why so far googly eyes told me that this is the poorest area of Moscow. So we're going to go outside, we're going to check it out. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to go up the stairs for our first impressions. I've never been out this far. It's about an hour from the centre. People always say, oh, just go outside Moscow centre for 1 hour. Well, that's what we've done. We're heading outside, but full disclosure, I've been at work all day. I went to the gym. I've not had my dinner. And I've only got a t-shirt on. It's been raining all day, so I hope that I don't get too cold. So we're going to go for a walk. What's the first thing I can see? Well, blocks of flats as far as the eye can see. Remember, about 1 hour from the centre. Check it out. But these blocks of flats look pretty much like the ones that are right next to where I work. So they're pretty big. Check these ones out over here. Massive blocks of flats. The metro station looks pretty new. Let's have a reminder of where we are. Garden ring, where all my trolls tell me that I never leave. Well, we've left it because we've came all the way down this purple line. We changed at Lemonovsky Prospect, and now we're here. We got about 1 hour before it gets dark, so we're going to have a walk around, see what we can see. Okay, so we got a bike rack. I guess people cycle to the metro station and then they rack up the bike. Everything is, I guess they're just chained up. And we got scooters, electric scooters as well, chained up. We got, looks like some brushes and mops and things. Is that maybe just for cleaning bikes? I'm not sure. Or is that where the guys that sweep up the trash, is that where they keep their stuff? But so far, you know, I always say that I feel like Moscow's a pretty safe city. I mean, so far this isn't manned, all these bikes here. There's no security guard, they've just got a little chain on them. So I think we're gonna, let's head over here. I see a beautiful church, and then I think I see a shopping centre over there. I'll be honest, guys, to me, it doesn't seem, it seems no different than any other area of Moscow. It seems a little bit, there's more apartments here. The apartments are bigger. There's more open space, I guess, than in the centre. Obviously doesn't have the low-rise, beautiful architecture of the centre, but there's no trash on the ground, look. There's no, or I should say there's flowers. They look pretty nice. So far so good for old Nekrasovka. Am I saying it right? Russian people, Nekrasovka, am I saying it right? Is the stress on the right place? Check it out. Let's go. Here's the entrance to the underpass where, you know, obviously you don't cross these roads, there's too busy. You go underneath to cross. We've got the scooters. This guy's parking it up. And yeah, so far it's pretty clean. It is not very different to anything else I'm used to here. Let's go check out this church. Alright, we're into the grounds of the church. Looks like we've got gift shop, Sveti, of course, need your flowers. We've got, shall we go in? Здравствуйте. Закрыт?
Закрыто!
Хорошо.
А вы что хотели?
Спасибо. Just tell me get out, they're closed. Or they're closing. Okay, well, scared me a little bit, the babushka, so maybe it is a dangerous place after all. Right, here we go. Got the church. Looks pretty nice to me. Oh, we got a little fairground over there. Let's go check it out. Can I get out that way? I don't want to walk all the way over to the gate. Oh, here's a gate here. I don't know if you can see there, but the buildings are absolutely massive and they just go on and on and on. And everything seems pretty new here, I guess. Is it a new... oh, I can smell that, you know, when you're at like Blackpool Pleasure Beach or Alton Towers. There must be a place that sells candy floss or whatever it is, popcorn. Right, there's no way this is the poorest place in Moscow. Look, we got the whoever said that, Google AI, you've never been to Postle in Glasgow where I had my first teaching job, or Ballanach in Glasgow where I had my second teacher job. Check it out, look, there's little fountains, there's people just walking over, chilling out, smiling. I think it looks alright to me. Look at it. Everything looks brand new. I need to investigate further why. I was expecting to come out. I didn't really know what I was going to expect, but I was thinking, oh, I've only got an hour of light before it gets dark. You know, what's going to happen? Well, so far not much. It's pretty nice if you ask me. What's happening here? I spotted a fake castle. Facade. Is that the word? Facade? but it looks like a castle, but it's not really. I'm not too sure what it is. We've got a beautiful merry-go-round with the little horses. Yep, so far it's not living up to expectations of being at the end of the line. This is a really nice area. I think if it wasn't so far out, I could live here. Some guys playing basketball, some lads. We got the punch bag hanging up, but look, no graffiti, no, like nothing. Got the football pitch over here, another basketball court, and we got the outdoor gym, guys training, young guys. I think that, honestly, people are going to say, oh, all you're doing is showing the nice parts, you never show anything bad. I literally googled, like, show me a part, you know, it's not the nicest. I think the words were the poorest part, and it's brought me here, and it looks nice to me. Right, what's up here? Check it out. I guess it's like a little fairground or something. And we got a little stage here for performances. We've got, it's like an old English castle or something, isn't it? It's not very busy because it's actually raining right now. It's about 15 degrees. It is about, what time is it? I'll tell you exactly. 7 minutes past 8 on a Wednesday evening. So I guess people aren't really taking advantage of the fairground foods, but right, I think we need to keep moving because I'm trying to find something. Bad. So other than the babushka in the gift shop in the church who shouted at me, so far she's the only person that scared me. Obviously I won't be going back there in a hurry. I'll check this out. Some guys practicing ice hockey. Of course it's summer, so I guess they're just practicing on the plastic. But I've never really seen that. And the ice hockey's pretty big here. People enjoy it. We've got a little tiny football pitch for kids. This says summer in Moscow, so I'm guessing, a lot of this stuff isn't here in winter, of course. But yeah, so far it's pretty nice. I think we need to get out of here now. I did absolutely no research for this video. I was just in work and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a video. I've got my camera with me and googled it, came here to try and get something a bit different, the other side of Moscow that everybody wants to see. Well, I mean, I guess I've failed with that, but I found a really nice place. I really like this place. It seems quite homely, quite family orientated. Maybe I need to get out of this area. Right, let's try and go. Let's go across the road. I mean, I'm looking across here. They've got Vikusfield, which is like a health food type shop, Sberbank, which is a bank, of course. Petorichka supermarket, but it's all the same things that are Apteka, and it's all the same things that were in Shabalovskaya, where I used to live, which is meant to be a really nice area, and Akademicheskaya, which is, I guess, deemed to be pretty nice. Right guys, let's have a look and see what we've got in this line of shops. Now the trolls are going to be ever so upset with me. You know, we get a lot of cool people on this channel sharing their ideas in the comments, sharing their comments in general. And but you get quite a lot of people that get ever so upset with me, call me nasty names because I'm showing things in Moscow, like people that can't quite understand that everyone doesn't have exactly the same opinion as them, and they get very emotional about it. Okay, masa, meat, we like that. What else? Sushi walk, sushi place. Right, we got sushi place, a hormone shop. I guess that's a place that sells like things that we, you know, if you're bodybuilding or whatever. And doner kebab place. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm sorry to disappoint, but this place is nice, it's clean. I mean, it's mainly apartment blocks, that's the thing. It's, you know, it's nothing about apartment blocks. For as far as I can see, there must be lots of people living here, but it's clean, it's safe. I'm not... Right, we need to try and find something. What can we find? Where can we go? Right. Let me think. Guys, let's do the phone check. Is anybody going to nick my phone? Google's told me this is the worst area of Moscow. It's the poorest area of Moscow. Right, wait there. Should we see if anybody nicks my phone? I'll just hold it out. I'm not even gripping it. See, nobody's even looking at me. Can't even get my phone stolen in Moscow. Can't believe it. Alright guys, I'll be honest, there's nothing dodgy about it at all. I'm not going to try and make something up or make it sound worse than it is. It's a nice place. It's a nice little residential suburb for families by the looks of it. And there's just nothing there's nothing bad I can say about it. So maybe we'll try again. We'll try and find, I'll do more research rather than just Googling it. What's the poorest area of Moscow? Because Google AI's completely stitched us up. We've ended up in a lovely little suburb on the outskirts, on the southeast of Moscow. Alright guys, we're officially aborting the mission. This is by no means a bad place. There's no way it's the poorest place or the worst place in Moscow. 100% not. There's nothing wrong with it. We'll get back to the drawing board. I'll do a bit more research and we'll go again. I'm in a t-shirt, I'm getting wet, I want to go home. I want to have something to eat. Thanks for watching though, and see you next time.